Welcome to the Bare Naked Women Show. Frankly, it's been quite the week, and we're back. Nice relief. I'm your co-host, Jen Sherman, along with
Pamela Sorensen.
BNW is a show/podcast, an online community where we openly and candidly discuss how to flourish and feel fabulous from the inside out during the new normal. Each week, we share tips, tricks, advice, and ideas and solve problems on beauty, glamour, and overall health and wellness. Please join our conversation Tuesdays at 5:30 p.m. on Facebook Live, where we are now, and follow us on social. And of course, let us know what topics you want to hear about. Pamela, do you want to introduce our fabulous guests today?
I do. So just a warning to everybody, if I freeze, it is because I am in the Outer Banks, North Carolina, and with a house full of people that I've begged to please get off the internet, which they've all kind of done. So I'm not connected to an Ethernet. So the wireless is a little iffy. If I freeze, please don't take a picture of what my face looks like because it'll be probably the weirdest thing. I will just keep talking. But anyways, am I frozen right now? Am I frozen?
You're back. You're back.
Okay. Do not take a picture. Okay. Anyway, these two fabulous women I'm so happy to have on our show because basically I've known them. Actually, I met Ashley Bronczek in 2014. So we've known each other for
2004.
2004. Hello. Sorry, 2004. So I remember for 16 years I could do math. And Candace, I knew a little bit after that, but these two amazing women I have seen through so many adventures, fun times, good times, rough times, tough times, joyous times, sad times, all of the things. And a couple of years ago, actually 3 years ago, when they decided that they were going to launch Secretly Gifting, I was like, how the heck are they going to do this? Because they're best friends and they're moms and they're busy. And you know what? They did it. And they're thriving. They're doing an excellent job. And I'm so excited to have them on. So yay!
Thank you.
Yay! Okay, so the first thing we do is we cheers.
Oh.
Just a little cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay,
let's do it.
Okay, what are you drinking? Because that's, I know you want to share.
Most important part.
This message is brought to you by
Volley.
Volley
is a brand new brand that launched this summer, and they're actually clean tequila spritzers. And they are delicious.
They're amazing. Volley. We love us some Volley.
And this is the zesty lime flavor, but they also come in, I think, grapefruit and ginger. They're really yummy.
Yeah, they're great.
Are you guys going to be like loaded by the time we're done?
No, they're clean. They're clean.
Oh my gosh. So we're going to dive right in. Jen, do you have some questions that you wanted to throw at these lovely ladies, entrepreneurs, business women?
Always. So, okay, frankly, Pamela decided to name your personal title for you two lovely ladies. That's a question that we're asking all our guests moving forward, because here's the thing. All of us are so defined by our job titles or being a mother or being a friend or being blah, 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 which are all important, don't get me wrong. But the personal title is who you are at the core. So Pamela defined you guys, ladies, as brilliant, shining gem stars. And given your look at the color in the background, looking at your smiles, I would probably have to agree. And I've only connected virtually for about 15 minutes with the two of you. But I would like to, first off, do you agree with this personal title? And if not, what would you define yourselves as?
100%.
Very into that personal title. We'll go with it. We won't change a thing. No edits. No edits.
Yeah.
Amazing. And then, going into the next topic, what is the secret behind gifting that helps with self-care? I am someone who loves like the knickknack, right? Like I would go into a accessory store or, you know, just loving that like fine piece of just that thing that sits on all your bookshelves. I'm like, call me a hoarder, but I love that type of stuff. So, and what makes you happy? So I would just love to, you know, understand the secret behind that.
Sure. So gifting is kind of all about self-care. I feel like it's pretty synonymous. You know, there's receiving gifts from others, and a lot of people obviously have a hard time with that. Like some people, you know, are really excited. Some people are like, no, that's too much. But I think when you're receiving a gift, it's all about, you know, like accepting that this has been given to you and it's a nice thing and being able to enjoy. I think people that gift to themselves and really take a moment to say, you know, what do I want right now? What would make me feel happy? What would make me feel whole? What would enhance my life? Can totally be an act of self-care. Like you said, you're kind of a tchotchke trinket person. So that brings joy to you, whether it's something like that or whether it's like a baller pair of designer sneakers, like doing things that kind of make you feel warm and happy inside and valued, kind of like that self-love, self-value is amazing. And a lot of our clients that come, where we have a pop-up right now, they're shopping for other people, but we really love it when women shop for themselves, because it just, you know, it doesn't spark kind of the same kind of joy that gifting does, but it definitely is just a nice moment for somebody to recognize themselves and be like, you know what, I want these earrings. Let's do this.
Yeah, I know Ashley and I. First of all, I went to the pop-up shop. I was so excited to go, and I got to catch up with Ashley, and she was taking me around and giving me the tour of all of the great things. I went in there going, okay, I should get some stuff from friends, for other people. But there were so many items that I thought, oh my gosh, I want that. I want that. So yeah, I did get 2 things for myself, including this headband, which I love. Absolutely. My frozen.
You're frozen. And now you're back. You're back.
Okay, great. And we will show the picture of the tissue box that I got, the fluffy faux fur tissue box, which is so much fun, which I adore. And then I did get a little gift for my co-host as well. But I mean, the thing about like from the self-care standpoint is I didn't feel guilty about getting something for myself. And especially since we've been locked up for the past 8 months now, it's almost like instead of me going to the spa, which is great, that was my little spa gift to myself. And I feel like we've worked so hard and we've been through a lot, and there's nothing wrong with, we're almost like, you know, rewarding ourselves for sticking with it.
Totally.
Treat yourself.
Yeah.
Treat yourself with that headband in your tissue box holder.
I would say too, I mean, I personally get so much out of gifting to others as well that for me, that is also an act.
Of course, Ashley is like, I prefer to give.
No,
Is your love language?
I really do love the act of gifting, and especially, I mean, it is our job, but for me, and for Candace, like when we find the perfect gift for someone, it really like feeds my soul, and I feel really good that I'm making someone else happy. And so for me, that is an act of self-care for myself, because I feel like it, you know, it feeds me. And so I think there, you know, whether it's gifting to someone else, gifting for yourself, or receiving a gift, there are a lot of like physiological, you know, things that happen too with the art of gifting.
Yeah, exactly. So before we go on, the blanket behind, I brought it with me. That is actually a gift from Ashley. And it made me feel something, because she gifted it to me because we were talking and I was like, I'm feeling really cold. I've got the chills. I can't get warm. And when this showed up as a surprise, and with the note that said, I know you were saying that you were feeling chilly. I hope this keeps you warm. I mean, I cried. I was like, what the most thoughtful, because it also showed that she was listening. So, I mean, that's another thing, you know, when you gift something to somebody and it makes you feel good, but it shows that you actually care about the person and that you're listening and you care about their happiness, and that's a special quality to have for sure.
Yeah. And I think, you know, I mean, primarily we started this business as a gift concierge. And so we originally were just working with individuals and corporations on their gifting. And we always say, you know, you really need to think about the details and those little things that people, you know, listen throughout the year. When someone says, I love this, or that's my favorite color, or I really need this, or whatever, take notes, because the act of, you know, listening, it really does, like you said, it shows that, you know, someone was paying attention to what you were saying. And it means that much more when you get a gift that reflects that.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So along those lines, I'm just going to continue on and Jen, jump in at any time. I mean, how are you? I remember you were always traveling throughout the globe to get your amazing, just very curated gifts and ideas and inspiration. How are you doing that now, since travel is like kind of like at a minimum?
Yeah, so the glamorous part of our job has pretty much gone by the wayside. We used to travel to Paris, London to scout out the coolest gifts, amazing makers, artists, designers, so we could really hone in on what was out there, not just domestically, but also internationally, because our clients, when they come to us, you know, they're coming to us because we are the experts on impactful gifting. And in our minds, you know, our kind of treasure trove extends far beyond the United States. We love shopping local and we love supporting American made brands, but we also just are so inspired by the fashion and the style and just the vibes that we find in Europe, London and Paris primarily. So we did used to travel internationally a lot for the gift shows. That came to a screeching halt, which is really a bummer, because that's where we kind of like recharged. But to be honest, and this is crazy, our selection of holiday gifts right now in our Washington, D.C. pop-up and things that we have kind of like in the works for individual and corporate clients is our favorite selection that we have ever had. And that just speaks to the power of Instagram, which, you know, we spend way too much time on, but we kind of are like, well, it's for the business, it's for the greater good. But also a lot of the gift shows went virtual. So they had virtual showrooms. You were able to see the collections. You were able to still like interact with the designers and the vendors. And we just got real scrappy. The second the pandemic hit, we were like, our concierge business went out the window for a hot minute. And we were like, we got to go direct to consumer, and we need to find all of the amazing things we can find. And we just didn't stop until we had an assortment that we felt so confident with.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
We're scrappy. We're like, I feel like that's a funny thing that people don't understand about Ashley and I, because on Instagram, you know, our business looks very kind of like she, and we're, you know, we always dress up because we love fashion, but then people kind of see us in the wild, like lugging gifts or like, you know, and they're like, what are you doing? You do this? And we're like, who do you think is doing this? Like, yes, it's us. It's us. It's just us.
We're the elves. We're the elves too.
We're the creators. We're the elves. We're the, you know, the CEOs. And the same goes for when we have to pivot our business. We're like, okay, that was that. This is this. Let's go.
I love it. And scrappy is such, you know, the sound of the word scrappy sounds awful, right? Like, I don't like to say, you know, I don't like to use the word scrappy, but I'm scrappy. And then everyone loves like when you say you're scrappy, but it's such a word you don't really like to use. But it's true. You're the CEOs and the elves. You're the ones who have this beautiful photo shoot with colors galore, like in your favorite outfits, but then you're also then hauling the product back and forth or doing deliveries. I mean, but that's what's beautiful about being an entrepreneur. And pivoting with the pandemic, it's kind of like, and this goes into kind of the care package, right? I mean, I'll showcase what Pamela got me for early Hanukkah, which it was so curated, so cool, but also at the same time, it forced you to, like, the care packages, the act of giving right now is so paramount because we can't see our loved ones. How else do we showcase love versus in a FaceTime? Gifts, care packages, secretly giving.
Yeah, call us. We're here to help.
So, and this is where I'm going to get into the 4 gift items. So, with the theme of being self-care, wellness, and beauty, what are 4 gift items that you recommend with the holidays coming up? Holidays, what day is it? But like, holidays are coming up, ladies.
They are here. They're next month.
Yeah.
So we've got a few. We have so many gift ideas, but we picked 4 of our favorites. The first is these amazing furry slippers. This camera's a little bit funky. So this is a brand new company out of London called Lane's London. And they launched a couple of months ago and have totally blown up. And we've actually sold out 3 times. But what's really cool about these is that all of the different slippers have removable brooches. So this is actually a brooch that you can take off, put on a blazer, put on a bag, wherever. They are so comfortable.
So comfy. Grab the evil eye.
Yeah.
We love
there's
the
like
evil
a
eye.
ton of different.
I love the evil eye.
Yeah.
Gosh, those are gorgeous.
Designs. Sorry, I'm just.
Yeah.
Here's a white giraffe.
Is that a giraffe?
Yes.
Oh, I love it. That's my sorority animal.
Our moment.
Oh my, that is gorgeous.
Yeah, they're just so chic and they're a great price point too. They're $70, which
Not
is like
bad.
a very like giftable item. And again, like this is the new. This company has been around for like
2 months, maybe.
Okay, so here's the thing. These are my Amazon version ones. And here I love slippers. So like, I'm like the type of person who gets out of the shower, puts on my robe, and loves to put on slippers. Now, and I destroy my slippers. So here's the thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to invest in the $70 ones. And if I'm feeling rambunctious, I'll put these on so I don't ruin those. But I need them. That's it. You got me hooked. You got me hooked.
That's your self-care gift to yourself.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Happy Hanukkah to Jen. All right. Love that. Looks so comfy.
I'm going to buy those too. I'm going to buy those too for me.
Okay, so these are only available on our Instagram because we have to take pre-orders because this company is totally blown up. So if you go to our Instagram, which is just at Secretly Gifting, and DM us, we will hook it up.
Yes.
Amazing. What's number 2, ladies?
Okay, number 2 is from a company that we've loved for a long time. They actually are a fairly new company that launched around when we did about 3 years ago, and they are called Wheezy Towels. Again, a female-founded business. They kind of were a disruptor in the towel market. So like, they wanted to be a high quality towel like a Matouk, but for a lower price. I forgot to get the winky ones. Okay. But anyway, these are their makeup towels, and they're just navy with these fun embroidered hearts. They also come in like a winky eye and then a style that says "Stain Me," and they sit on my sink and I use it every day when I dry my face after I wash my face. And their website is just wheezy.com, and they have amazing, amazing towels, again, at like a fairly reasonable price. And they're just like super chic, super giftable. And again, female founded, a total disruptor in the towel market, and just a very cool brand we've loved for a long time.
And we also, what's great too, is you can go on and customize them with your, first name, family name.
Yes.
So there's a ton of customizable options too. We both have the bath towels with our names, and so, all the kids have their own, and
yes, it's the whole thing.
Whole situation.
And the color, right? Because again, I need to veer off of Amazon a little bit. But like the color of that because I use tinted moisturizer, right? I wash my face, and then I have white, but then I think that color of the navy blue, do they just come in that color?
Yeah, the makeup towels only come in the navy.
Because you don't, because of the, you know,
Yeah.
you don't want to put down a towel and then the towel has residue on it. It doesn't look nice. I love it. I love it.
They're amazing and such a good gift. Every woman needs these.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Super
Perfect. Those are going to be going into some stockings, I have a feeling, of my friends.
Yes.
Can I have a stocking even though I'm a Jew?
I'm a Jew and I want a stocking too.
Yeah, I think this whole thing. I was like, I don't understand
Like
this whole
what?
thing. Yeah, that's the best part. I was like, I want a tree, and I want a tree, and I want stockings. All right, number 3, ladies. Number 3.
Number three is our pearl mask chain,
Ooh.
which we think everyone needs because masks are not going away anytime soon. This is also our denim mask that we sell here. This is my personal one I wear every day, and I literally it hangs on my neck. But it's been a hugely popular gift for other people, and people are obviously buying them for themselves as well.
With this mask, we say it's kind of like the cool girl's answer to the mask with the two-tone denim. It's kind of like,
Oh, I love that. I'm the type of girl, woman, lady who wears the denim on denim. I try to think sometimes I'm like a Ralph Lauren model, which I'm not, but that's like that's been my go-to outfit, and that will be like I'm all denim. What's up, Ralph Lauren? You should shoot me.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love
available
it.
on our website. That's on secretlygifting.com.
Nice. So who designed those, by the way? Like, who did you design? Like, did you say like, you have this vision for masks and you curated them, or did you go to, another manufacturer?
Yeah. So we actually worked with a woman in New York. The brand is called Corrado NYC. And what's great about her, someone had gifted a mask to us, and we at the very beginning of the pandemic, and we loved them so much that we reached out to her because we had said we really want to create our own. And so we actually did a summer drop with her that were like tie-dye and lace, and they were really bright colors and really cute, and they were really popular. So we wanted to do one for fall. And what we love about our collaboration is that for every mask purchased, one is donated to someone in need. So it was kind of a collaboration. We told her what we really liked, and then she came back to us with the fabrics and the laces, and all of the materials are also upcycled. So it's great for the environment. And so it was like the perfect marriage of all of the things. And she's, close by in New York. So it's been like a very fast process too.
Yep.
You know what I wanted to mention about the mask holders? Everybody needs one of them. I mean, you should all, because I am telling you, I would be in my car, I would put it on my lap, and I get up and it would fall down, or would just, everybody I know, I forgot it. If it's around your neck, you don't forget.
You have it.
When I take my dog out, I mean, I just all day just keep it on because I don't want to walk out the door and forget it because I have to burn in my building. So it's such a brilliant idea. And why not do it in a fashionable way?
Totally. Also, another thing about it's kind of convenient. I have nightmares where one happened last night where I walked out without a mask on. I was like, oh my gosh! And even today in CVS, this guy, I was like, "Are you in line?" I didn't realize. I didn't mean to. I took off my mask to say, "Are you in line?" I was like, "Whoa! I'm really sorry. I did not mean to do that. That's so inappropriate. That was very, very inappropriate. Bad, Jen." But it's also convenient if you're outside at a restaurant, socially distanced, and you want to put your mask up for when the waiter comes or someone who's serving you. So it's kind of you could just easily take it on and off without having to repurpose it back on your face. So,
or leave it on the table and totally forget it.
Right. Exactly. So I'm gonna let Pamela.
Number 4.
Oh, forgot. Silly me. Number 4.
Yep. Okay. So for our does it look creepy up in my hands? Our hand candles. So these are super fun. And they're obviously just hand candles. We have different styles and different colors. These are called the Victory style with the peace signs. We also have a rock and roll, which is this situation. And And
Yeah, we also have the middle finger.
Oh, we have the middle finger.
I was gonna say, I was like, I wasn't gonna do it or say it, but
It's only available like if you DM us or in our store, because not our store, but like our pop-up, because we were like, this is a little off-brand, but like we know people will love it.
some people are just angry right now. You know what I'm saying? They're just like they're feeling that. They're like, it's today. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're just filling that need.
It's a great mental health outlet. Just
but make sure if you gift that to somebody that they don't take it the wrong way.
Yes.
Yeah. It's got to be a really close friend who's like
time and place.
Yeah.
Exactly. Wait, I love that. Wait, I have a question about those candles, just as a consumer. So frankly, I remember when I used to like dip my hand in, like I used to like make the candles, dip my hand, like that's just a flashback, but I did the rainbow ones. So when you light them up, do you have to put them like on a canister so the wax doesn't drip down? Like how do you use them?
Yeah, we recommend putting them on something that can kind of like catch the wax.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just curious.
Yeah.
Just a functional question.
People don't like them. They use them as, just decorative pieces.
Yeah.
But if you were to light them, it would be best to put it on something.
That would be
a question. Yeah. Because sometimes you have a decorative candle or you have a candle you actually light. So I probably would just use that as a decorative piece. But so that's 4. Pamela, you love this part. So I'm going to let you ask this one.
Am I frozen?
Yeah, kind of. You want me to take the lead?
No. But can you hear me though?
Yes.
That's the most important thing.
I'm frozen.
Okay.
Don't take the lead. I'm taking the lead, frozen.
Okay. Am I frozen now?
You're on it. Just go.
No.
Okay. This is called, by the way, our Flourishing 5. And so we're not going to do a Flourishing 5. This is our favorite picks of beauty products, items, ideas, all of those things. So, I could do 100 per episode, but I'm not going to. We've stopped that because Jen put the kibosh on that because I was just, taking over. This is my new little fun friend guy. It is. So I am always into take care of this. I can take care of this. I've got a lot of bags that I can go on vacation with these bags. It's really, really bad. So anytime you hear about anything that can help me with these little under eye circles or bags, I try it out. And Dominique Saksa talked about this. This is coffee bean caffeine. It's got some caffeine. It actually smells really good. It smells like coffee.
For your eyes?
Yes, it smells really good. So you just dab it on, and because it has caffeine, it makes it it tightens it up. So for those of us who need that, it's great. I highly recommend. That's my pick.
I think we just lost like a couple of viewers because of that one, just because you sound whatever, but we still love you. Ashley, Candace, do you want to go next?
So this is just our favorite product right now. One.
Well, I don't think you introduced yet. It's what's your top beauty secret / product?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm super low maintenance. My beauty secret is probably that I wash my face every night before I go to bed. Even if I'm dead tired, I make it to the sink somehow and I wash my face. And then I wash my face every morning. And that's just something that's really helped me. On the very rare occasion that I don't, I every time have like a spot or two and I'm like, damn it, I broke my streak and it got me. I am also not very loyal to a lot of products. I will try like whatever. When Blue Mercury gives me the samples, I'm like, yeah, I'll try. Like, I'm definitely not somebody that's like, I've been using La Mer for years. Like, that's just not me. Actually, Ashley's been using La Mer for years. She's literally about to say that. But
I'm not,
my product right now is Tata Harper, which is a green bottle with a gold top, has an illuminating moisturizer that like really adds a nice glow, but it's not like a iridescent, shiny, trashy glow. And I'm very into it. I don't even know what it's called, but you can Google it.
I love it.
Tata Harper. Okay, so I would say that my biggest beauty secret is sleep. I get a lot of sleep. I go to bed pretty much right after I put my kids to bed. And my favorite product, I have a couple, but I've been pretty loyal for the past couple of months to Vintner's Daughter. They've got a couple of serums that I'm obsessed with, and I use them every day.
Warning, they're stupid expensive.
Yeah. But they do last.
It's like that.
For probably like 6 months. So one bottle lasts for, a long time.
But it's like almost like a trigger warning. Like when people Google it, they're going to be like, what?
Yes, but it will last for a long time.
Well, kind of like La Mer. Isn't La Mer very expensive?
Yeah.
Yes.
But does it last a long time?
Expensive, by the way. I'm not like giving actually.
Also, Tata Harper is, La Mer, I actually have never really used their moisturizers. I used their tinted moisturizer for a really long time. And that lasts also like months. So I feel like, it is an investment, but they do last for months.
It's probably worth it. I mean, that's how I feel about like Centol 33. I think it's 33. I always dyslexia get that number wrong. But when I buy one of the bottles, which is not like the huge one, it lasts a year, Like I was like, all right. And I smell good. I feel good in the queue when I was in lockdown. I would give myself a spritz when I was like in my sweatpants every day. And I was like, this is nice.
Jen, I have good news. Even if you're dyslexic, 3, you good.
But what if it was 2? I think it's 3. I'm pretty sure. But I like to
numbers mixed up.
Yeah. So I think I'm right, but I always like to like preface that, and I always blame dyslexia, which I like very minor of, but it's I'm not giving a broody product today, even though I did go to Blue Mercury and use my $40 off, and I got this. Well, I guess this is actually a 2-part answer. I got this actually really nice. I forget the brand, but I've been wanting a brush.
Brush?
Yeah. I think it's Dennis something. I'm actually not sure. I just said, do you have a body brush before the holiday one coming in? And this is the one they gave me. I spent $35 on it, but it's worth it. I have that to go with my Molten Brown, which I'm obsessed with. And I also bought the body lotion, but I did want the Elderly Flower. I just wanted to say that Pamela got me this for Hanukkah. And
I love that one.
At first, so it was when I opened it, it was this way, and I was like, interesting, a snow globe. I was like, that's cool. Like that's that's cool. And then I was like, I flipped it over. I was like, this is me. This eye, because I love the eagle eye. I love color, and it's just beautiful. And so I couldn't not express and show this, even though I do have 2 beauty things that I also had. So I got 3 answers in that, but. So I just wanted to say thank you guys for curating this beautiful thing. And then thank you, Pamela, because it just makes me happy. And it sits on my happy shelf with like all my other tchotchkes over there. So
be very careful. Don't break it.
No, I'm not. I'm putting it right back there. I already bought. Oh, I'll tell you this, ladies. So I had to move this other thing back. Like the Kusama, like the pumpkin, like the Japanese artist. So I have this little guy and like the little one. And I hope my mother doesn't hear this because she got it for me. And I moved it over to my side table, like by my couch. And sometimes I fall asleep on my couch because I just, I fall asleep to TV. I knocked it over the other day. So the stem came off. I have to super glue it, but it's going back in the tchotchke shelves because it should not be near my purview of things that I will knock over. So that was just a fun story.
Tell us more.
That was a rant. I clearly have been inside too long today.
So when it fell,
I found it the next morning, and I was like, "Oh, there's Kusama on the ground." I'm surprised that it didn't break more. It was just a little stem. I can super glue it back, but I mean, she seemed pretty sturdy, and I have wood floors, and but it's fine. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's
bell rang.
Yeah.
Okay, we're moving on.
That's what happens when you let Jen talk for too long.
Yes, exactly. usually I have the bell, but because the internet connection is
I banned her, so I'm gonna go rogue today because I banned Pamela for the bell.
Yep. So, ladies, the next question is: tell us about your ritual for self-care. Do you have a top something that you do? I know Ashley said sleep, but is there something else when it comes to like your health and your wellness?
I would say I really try to make working out a priority at least a few times a week. And my other like favorite self-care is reading because I really feel like that is what recharges my batteries. And so I try, I'm a very fast reader, as Candace always says. So I try to read a book.
So it's alarming how fast she reads, honestly.
And so I try and read like a book every other week, if possible.
Casual.
I would love to read one a week, but I don't have that many hours in the day.
She's got a lot of book recommendations. Okay. So for me, it's definitely, I ride horses, and it's just like my everything. It's like my meditation. It's my exercise. It's my, time for myself. My barn's about 45 minutes from my house, and like it's kind of similar from our office. And I really enjoy the drive through the country, and I listen to my podcasts. And then riding keeps me very focused. So when I'm on the horse, I can't think about anything else. Actually, reading is similar. Reading's like one of the only other things. Your brain has to focus. And I have a very active kind of like anxiety brain. So does she. And so when I ride, it's like I can't think of anything else because I'm about to go over a jump and I need to be focusing. And so that is something that's a part of my life that I'm really grateful for.
Beautiful. I love it. And what I love about both of those is that, again, it's, you're focused. You take yourself away from all the other stuff that's out there. And that is, it's a great thing for our brains and because our brains are, this mental part here is so connected to our physical part. So if we don't take care of our mental health, we're not taking care of our physical health. I know people think they're like, forget about the mental health, or just care about the physical health, but it's I'm glad that you are doing this, or doing it in a way that is very thoughtful and mindful.
It really goes hand in hand. Also, Candace, I used to be a horseback rider back in 7th grade.
Yeah, girl.
8th grade. I used to ride at, was it Butcher? Not Butcher, but Butcher, not Butcher. Remedied, and like it was like down in Maryland. You go down like past like Rockville, that area. Remedy. Yeah. I'm butchering the name as per usual. Okay. But Butler Farms.
Yeah,
Butler. I used to ride at Butler, and then this other place. I went to a dude ranch where I rode Western, and then I got back to DC and you rode English. Yep. I did more of the log jumps, not the huge jumps, but I loved a good trail. And I would say horseback riding is definitely a good place to escape for your mind.
Yeah, for sure. That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So fun.
Yeah. Do you have a horse?
I do.
I love that.
Yep.
Once I had to pick out, I had to pick the, that's when I stopped.
I don't blame you.
A real horsewoman.
He's like, well, I have to do manual labor.
I was like, wait, I'm paying for lessons and I have to do this? Can't you just put me on the horse? I was like, what?
Muck stalls when I was a little girl. Like, it was my dream to scoop horse shit every day for hours. I'd be like, Mom, just leave me at the barn, pick me up in 5 hours. I'm just gonna scoop poop for a long time.
It's good discipline. I know. I really respect that. I just wanted to share with you my horse experience.
Thank you for sharing.
Once again, here's the story. Okay, so I will share my self-care ritual that I have. But I also want to make sure the picture of my tissue box. Do we have the picture of my tissue box that I sent you?
Yeah. I got you.
We have one here. We have a live one too.
Oh, yeah. I figured they had live because if they were in the pop-up.
I know, but I wanted the picture that I have.
I'll put it on. But no, hold on, Pamela. I will put it on the screen.
Really wants, her photo.
I know. I will put it on the screen. Sorry, I downloaded the other ones. I know Pamela sent this to me on like Saturday.
Okay, so as she's doing that, I'm going to share with you my self-care. Well, I have many, especially now that I've been by myself for those 8 months where I've had to get to know myself again. So I'm taking this class called The Artist Way, and one of the things that we have to do is we have to write. It's called the morning pages, and you're supposed to write 3 pages every single day. Now, do I write 3 pages every single day? No, I'm being, very real because I forget or I'm busy or whatever. But the days that I do, but it's not like a gratitude journal where you're like, okay, I love this and thank you for that, and like life is good and God is good and all, which is wonderful. But it's actually become almost therapy for me because there's no rhyme or reason, and I just get a lot of crap out and on the pages. And so part of this ritual is you don't read it. You get it out and you shut it and you keep writing and you get it out and you keep it. And it has been such good therapeutic practice for me because it has helped me to solve some problems as well, which otherwise would be bottled up inside or the phone call just and then that doesn't really help the problem. So it's been good for me to just get a bunch of stuff out that otherwise, sorry, there's like since I'm at the beach, there are a couple like bugs that are flying around me.
Bugs, technical difficulties. I actually just posted on Instagram.
We're concerned.
I posted on Instagram and I said technical difficulties Tuesday. We still had fun though. Wait, on that note, if you don't mind, Pamela, not to interrupt, but I'm just going to show you the picture that you wanted. So 1 second. Let's see. Come on. Where is this? So maybe I'm the one who's now like the Miss Technical Difficulties Tuesday. Okay, let's go. Here we go.
Cutie.
This is
It's on your blanket too.
It's on the blanket.
This is the cutie patootie. There she is.
She's cute.
I love it. It's so fun. It's just fun. There's actually, I should have sent you the picture with Frasier, my dog, my rescue dog. Her face was like staring at it going, what is this thing? Is this another dog?
Right.
I mean, it's so perfect because you're not, I actually have my pillows on they remind me of the pillows on my couch, which are just fur balls. Like they're just fur balls. And I just respect I respect the little fox fur. I think it's a nice touch to the feng shui.
It's faux.
Faux.
What'd you say, Pamela? I can't hear you over there. What'd you say?
Faux.
Take it away, Pamela.
Wait, I can hear you now. What's my go-to ritual for self-care? Is that what you're asking? I always think of this one on the spot. Which one have I not named? Well, I like to read before bed and take a bath before bed. But I think another is a sleep meditation. Have I said that one before, Pamela?
No.
Okay, sleep meditation. Okay, this is a really good one. It's Peloton app has everything that you need, not to be an advertisement, but I mean, I'm hooked. I have the bike. I did the HIIT cardio. I do the strength. I do the sleep medication, honestly, meditation with Ross Rayburn. And he just puts me right to sleep.
I love that.
I love Peloton, so I'm going to have to try that.
Do you want to ride together?
Yes. I just did the Beyonce with Tunde and Alex this morning.
I saw that. I have to do it. I took a day off of biking because I can't do it every day. I did a HIIT cardio, but frankly, let's ride.
Yes, would love to. You can find me.
I will. I'll find you. I'll follow you, and I'll just be like, do you like Cody?
Love Cody. He's probably
everyone is obsessed with Cody.
You will be too. I'm gonna make you come over and try a Cody.
I get like screenshots and or videos of him saying things. Like one of his friends in Baltimore sends it to me. I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, I love him. I'm obsessed with him. I'm like,
Because he's just funny. Like he was like, there was this one that I did. It was like the 90s rock, like this 90s ride. And he's like, guys, you all remember when you went to the mall in middle school and you just like go to the mall and like blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Cody, you really understand me. And he's just, he's just hilarious.
He's really good.
yeah, loved by all.
Yeah, love by all.
Oh my God, that's so funny. So, ladies, I feel like we've come to the time to wrap it up, which, by the way, pun intended, wrap it up, secretly gifting. Woo! And speaking of which, I just want to throw in there a compliment to Ashley because I watched her wrap then gift. It was like, and I said, oh my gosh, it was perfect. It was freaking perfect.
Thank you.
Ashley can wrap a gift. She's amazing. She's a wizard.
I saved it. Call me, I'm my father's daughter. I saved it. You have to save the wrapping. It's going to always be reused, right? You can always recycle it. So
Yes.
I still have that in my closet.
I love you. I love you.
Well,
Yeah.
so with that, I mean, one, I want to thank you both for joining us and sharing with us some of your tips and your ideas and the practices that you have put into place for your beauty, your health, mental and physical wellness, self-care. And I love your business. Congratulations on several years of not only excellent being so productive, but as women entrepreneurs and business owners. And everybody, in case you haven't, if you go to their website, secretlygifting.com, which you should, and follow them on Instagram and Facebook, if you go to the media and the press page, holy cow, they've been at everything from like Wall Street Journal to every possible media outlet you can imagine. So congratulations for
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We love you.
We love you, Pamela. And we now love you, Jen.
Yeah, we
so
love you,
we're one big
Jen.
happy family.
One big happy secretly gifting family with a gal who loves tchotchkes.
Yes.
Yes.
Tchotchkes.
I love them too.
Yes.
And fox fur.
And fox
And
fur.
fox fur.
I just like I can take advantage of Pamela during this episode because she can't really speak. All right. Well, thank you so much, ladies. This is the Bare Naked Women show. We have the two fabulous founders of Secretly Gifting. Holidays are coming up and you know where to go. And another cheers, right? And we will catch you next Tuesday at 5:30 with or without Pamela if the connection works. It might just be a solo show with Jen Sherman. And thank you all so much for joining us once again. And she's going out. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.